Hello dear traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, US dollar index, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. So basically what we have here is in the 4 hours, you can see the 12 hour, and the daily we have basically consolidation last few days, very horizontal consolidation. And I will mark that for you. We have basically a rectangle here, and basically markets is trading very sideways for a few days and probably waiting for the FOMC today. We have a big event today and lots of activity, and positioning from fund managers will basically depend on that FOMC and what we'll see from there. The trend, the short midterm trends are down. There is no doubt about that. We have no change of the trend. So consolidation is likely to continue with the trend, but again, that is not always the case. So I will say I can see basically, and I give more odds always for this sideways to continue lower. So the level that I'm watching on the downside basically is at 1.0350. That will be the level to watch on the further downside move. And in case the price will basically take high and start to the upside cycle, maybe build a higher highs and higher lows, we can basically have maybe even the price back to prior swing low at 1.0760. But there is a one thing again, and the thing is basically that if we have just a spike, and we have no basically follow through, market can basically spike and retract. So many different scenarios. Market can just go straight downside, straight upside. Market can go upside, and then basically start with building a higher highs and higher lows, which can definitely indicates then some change of the trend behavior. But the market will need to work on the structure and produce a more qualitative structure in order for something to take a longer duration. So still for now, everything's to the downside. Consolidation can just be a temporal posing, in fact. And there is no change of the trend. So downside very strong. In terms, if we speak about the gold market, but it's a basically similar thing. Gold basically just had a rally yesterday towards the zone around 1875. And we got basically test and reject there. Market went to 1815 and rejected to 1874. And it's now doing like similar to the euro. We're doing the consolidation. We are also in the strong downside cycle in the last 10 to 15 days. We have absolutely the down cycle. There is no any kind of big significant change in the trend. I don't see any big divergences, no big drifts or anything like that. No big rallies with follow through. So for me, it's still to the downside. The next level that I will watch. Next level is basically set at 1820. That will be 100% projection of this first swing, downside swing, and then there is a key pivot cluster around, I would say, is 1780, 1785. So watch for downside opportunities on the gold. Dollar index basically is also doing the consolidation. We can see consolidation of the dollar index. We still didn't retest 103.78 or 104 level. Market is basically now doing the consolidation, and I cannot see any change of the trend behavior so far. So still expecting upside. Crude oil had another upside potential break. I cannot also say anything at this stage because market just had this push the last few hours. It's still too early to say we have anything significant. Yesterday we spoke when the price was here that market can try to sell off, and it sold off to 102. It didn't quite retest 140, but it sold off a few dollars yesterday. And today market is above the previous day high, but again there is no confirmation that there is any kind of the follow through today. It's just initial upside move. So I would like to see more information here that we have a key cluster highs at 108 level, and we have basically lows. We have a previous low at 102.20. We'll see the price will try to attack highs or lows, but basically it's still not. We need more information on the crude oil. And Bitcoin versus US dollar, market reached basically a expected objective at 37,700 mark. That was basically objective back here in this, where the market was doing this this slow pattern, right? And then market sold off there. So yeah, for now, basically market back to chop area, basically back to the sideways, and we'll see how the market will behave there. It's still too choppy here, and we'll need to see if this rally can hold or not. But previous swing highs, some key swing highs around 40,400. So far, this 37,700 is holding. Still key intraday resistance around 39,000. So watch for that like intraday resistance, because you might see some reaction back down from here. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always, and see you tomorrow morning.